Hey, welcome to News You Can Use. I'm your host, Brandon Gonez, and today we wanted to focus on young people. We know this COVID-19 pandemic, it has severely impacted young people in a negative way. But you want to know what people are not talking about? They're not talking about what social safety nets are out there, what safe places are out there for young people. We'll get into that, but first, I need you to subscribe to this channel right now. Tap that notification bell, follow us on all of our social media, and don't forget to share and comment on this video below. Okay, I want to highlight a foundation that is out there putting positive impacts into so many young people's lives, and that's the Boys and Girls Club of Canada. And one of their biggest partners and sponsors is Mary Brown's. And what's really cool is that, in just a few days, on Wednesday, July 28th, you can actually help support this foundation by basically buying a two-piece chicken meal, because Mary Brown's locations across this country will donate $2 from every two-piece chicken meal to BGC Canada. And again, this is an organization that has locations right across the country that is putting a positive impact in so many young Canadians' lives. In fact, we're going to be speaking to a few of those people right now. Kamitha, Shayla, and Savannah, thanks so much for joining us here on News You Can Use.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, I'm so excited to talk with all of you, especially about your experience with the Boys and Girls Club of Canada. I mean, Shayla, I'll start with you. What does it mean? What has your experiences brought to your own life?
To me, BGC Canada truly means opportunity. BGC often says that opportunity changes everything, and I think each of us sitting here today are living proof that this is indeed true. Although we grew up in different clubs and different communities all across the country in different provinces, we've all been afforded opportunity and have been able to become who we are because of those opportunities that BGC has granted us. At BGC, children and youth have endless opportunity to experience inclusion and acceptance, growth, support, and belonging. I truly think that with BGC, the sky's the limit, as long as you're willing to reach for it.
That actually is so amazing. Kamitha, do you feel the exact same way?
Oh yeah, absolutely. For me, BGC had a lot more of a personal tied to my life and my story, because for me there wasn't a lot of safe spaces for me growing up. There's a lot of pain, a lot of violence going on, and for me, when I found BGC, it was quite frankly really the only place I can go to where I didn't have to think about all that stuff, and I didn't have to worry about my future and my stability, whether or not I would have something to eat. It's all those little details that make every youth club story unique to them and their own life.
Savannah, I want to bring you into this discussion. What has the impact been on your life?
It's been so much more than I'm able to put into words, I think. And I think that speaks true for all of the youth that are involved with BGC in one way or another. BGC was and still is a primary support system in my life. In fact, my life kind of revolves around all of the opportunities I've gotten through BGC, whether it's through Youth of the Year or volunteering opportunities on the National Youth Council, volunteering with my local club, working with my local club. I've spent so much time in and around clubs. It really is my life.
Speaking about youth initiatives, I know personally that Mary Brown's is such a strong supporter of BGC Canada. I mean, I have to ask everybody, by the way, because I love Mary Brown's. Have you guys all tried Mary Brown's before?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Shayla, you've definitely had to, because Mary Brown's is from Newfoundland.
It is. We have one in Botwood. I've had a nice few lunches, last minute lunches from Mary Brown's.
Yeah. Knowing
Always
that they're
tasty.
facts. But also knowing that they're such a strong supporter, of BGC Canada, how does that make you feel? How does that make you all feel?
I guess every time I hear of a new partnership or sponsorship with a company or an organization and BGC Canada, I feel hopeful.
Yeah.
And I feel positive and I feel excited because I know that financial support that companies, much like Mary Brown's, are able to provide BGC mean that BGC is now able to provide children and youth
Mhm.
across the country with even more opportunities to learn and to grow and to explore. And it means that other children and youth are going to continue to get to have the same or different wonderful experiences that each of us have been able to have. So it's a great feeling inside.
What would you guys say to other young people across this country about BGC Canada and its clubs?
With BGC Canada's and the different clubs, it doesn't really matter where you come from, what your stories are, what you've gone through. It doesn't matter if they're hard on you to improve, whether or not they provide you with all the answers in the world, you're going to find something there. And at the end of the day, regardless of what the opportunities are that BGC Canada provides, you have the power to make something of it and you have the power to demand more.
There really is something for everybody, whether you like arts, sports, you know, any medium that you're passionate about. There's something or a program out there for you. And I will also say that you don't have to be a youth to be a part of the BGC movement. But even if you're not able to partake in programming, maybe you can partake in volunteering for a program that you're really interested in. I think there's a lot of ways to be a part of the BGC movement, and I think that's the beauty of it too.
It's as simple as get involved. Find
Yeah.
out where your nearest BGC is. If you don't have one in your own community or a neighboring community that's accessible, there's work going on at a national level or involvement or volunteer work that you can have from the comfort of your own home, especially with the advances we've made in technology and all the new cool stuff we're doing as we've made our way through this pandemic. So yeah, get involved, find something that meets and suits your interest. You never know what opportunities are out there.
Kamita, Savannah, Shayla, thank you so much for joining us here on News You Can Use.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Listen, I love an inspiring story. And not only did we get one, but we got three. Also remember this, if you do want to check out any more information about the Boys and Girls Club of Canada, check out their website right now. And don't forget this, we drop News You Can Use every Tuesday and Friday. So if there's a news story that you want us to look into, email us right now, news@brandongonashow.com. And if you haven't watched the latest or newest episode of the BG Show, go ahead and do that right after watching this. Hey, BG Squad, we say this every single week. Love you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow us on all our social media. We'll see you Tuesday and Friday.